Hello everyone, this is Ultima at runuo.com, and this is my video tutorial on aligning the images for Ultima Online, your custom art. In order to align an image, what I've done is I've chosen two images here to make myself a template. Just a basic carpet tile, and I chose the ship mast because I believe it's the tallest image in the game. I'm not quite sure. There are limitations to the size of the image you can have. Once I was replacing like so, and I accidentally clicked on the wrong image uh, and hit OK really quick, and it was like 800 by 600, and it crashed the UO Fiddler. I don't know the actual largest image in the game. I may research that some here, or test the boundaries, but basically I've chosen this because it'll allow me to put an image anywhere from the size of an apple all the way to the size of a ship mast. I can crop it down to whatever size canvas I need, but the important part here is the floor tile, which we're going to be overlapping that here. So what you do is, I have these two images ready. You can make your own canvases, but I'll post this one underneath the video on the website. That way you can utilize it. But what you do, I normally create new layers so I can change any part of my image I choose on the fly. This is the original, and I've created some extras here. But what I'll do is I'll using my magic wand tool and a zero tolerance. That means that it's only going to select one color, which I want the black part. Holding shift, I select my four corners, and then I invert my selection. And Control C, that allows me to copy. And then I'll come back over here to a layer above my background, and on the floor tile section of the mast, I want to paste my floor tile directly over that. See how that perfectly fits? That's because almost every single tile in the game utilizes either visually or invisibly, it uses this as its base. Down here, this is no man's land. That's what I call this here. If you put any artwork, like say I were to paint down here, that would be covered up by the adjacent tiles in the game. So then what I'll do is I'll select this area above my floor tile and paint that a different color. Color doesn't matter really. We're going to change it later. And then I need my custom art. I've taken a candelabra and just colorized it just for teaching purposes. Again, you extract your image using a wand. I would just select around the outside of it and then invert and copy. Return to my original image, and on another layer I paste. Now this is the alignment part. I'm pasting as new selection. In Adobe Photoshop, it pastes in the center of the image, and you use a move tool like this one. I believe in Adobe it's a picture of a little arrow, but then you would move it around where you want it. For an object like this, if I wanted it to appear in game against the west wall, I would place it against that part of the floor tile, because this floor tile would be touching a wall, which this is where I'd want it to appear, or vice versa, the other wall. You can make variations if you want The typical candelabra is just a center image, and it's always placed in the same place. Other images, such as corner posts for wall sets, sometimes you'll have variations. One that places here, here, and here, and it'll all be the same image, just different alignments. But for teaching alignment, I'm just going to place mine in the center here. Well, actually, I'd like to show you. If you wanted to place, say, a shield hanging on a wall up in the air, you could actually move it up here, you know. Of course, you would need a reference point. You would have to know the height of the wall, which you could just create a new template that used an actual wall. But I'm going to paste mine here. There we have it. Now I'm going to come back to, once I have my alignment, I need to crop my image because I no longer need all that space up top. And UO Fiddler, your thumbnail previews, if you have all that space at top, what it'll do is it'll shove your image down so far you can't see what's there unless you click on it up here in a preview. So when cropping, it's important to remember to keep your sides and your bottom. Those are part of the actual image. Make sure that they are all the way out. You wouldn't, if you did that, it would throw your alignment off. So I have both sides all the way up and my bottom all the way down. Now I come back to the top and I go to just the very top of my image, and then I raise it 2 pixels. 1, 2. That gives me a safe little buffer there, and then I crop. Now the only thing I need, I don't want this carpet or the background in my custom art, so what I'll do is I'll choose true white or true black, which will be transparent in the game. So then I'll switch all layers and fill it in with color, and there we have it. This image is ready to be installed. Always save as bitmap. Your tool will have a selection of file types here. Save as bitmap, and then you would go to UO Fiddler. You know, of course, if you don't know how to do it, you have to set up your path settings pointing to your UO directory, the one you're modifying, and your output folder. That's where, when you extract images, by default the output folder is hidden. You have to go to your folder options and reveal it. It's underneath application data, UO Fiddler, but usually I just create a project folder, like a new folder on my desktop, and you can manually point to the directory, like dungeon enhancements and that sort of thing. Right now I just have it on desktop, but once you've saved your image here, let me actually do that. So here we're going to replace this empty tile with template 2, and there we have it. It's installed in the game. It's aligned. Like I said, if you don't crop it and leave that little buffer there, it would touch the top. You can see almost every image at least touch the top, so but I like to leave a buffer. There you have it. Easy peasy. I hope this helps you with your custom art and understanding Ultima customization, and enjoy.